Now there guys, we're going to be looking at dividing a line into a ratio, and this instruction is asking us to divide this line into a ratio of 4:2:2. Now the first step we are going to have to take is we will have to preempt, or I've preempted, this step over here. We have to look at the actual numbers, 4:2:2, and we simply go ahead and write down a nice neat printing 4 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 8. Right, that number 8 is going to be key because we're going to have to divide this line into 8 equal parts before we can find the actual ratio. Right, I've obviously preempted this a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead onto my sketch tab, select my line tool, and I'm going to construct a line at any angle, and from this line I'm going to be drawing nice neat equal intervals. Please note, equal intervals. I'm simply going to draw from this line 8 points that I can start working with, because on the computer I can simply set the distances. You will open up your compass or your ruler, you'll line up your ruler with this line over here and measure 8 equal lines separately. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. Right, now that I have points to refer to, I'm going to separate them accurately. You're simply going to open up your compass and you scribe from one arc to another, or you're going to open up your ruler and measure out 8 equal points on the construction line. Great. Now that I know I've got those 8 equal points, I'm going to go ahead and label them so that I have no confusion. There they are there, and I have my numbers set up already, so I'm going to use them. Right, label them nicely. Go ahead and draw the most important line I can draw. Remember, we wanted 8, so I'm going to be drawing from point 8 to the end of my line. I'm going to construct a line over there. Then I'm going to be using a sliding set square technique. I'm going to be drawing parallel lines using that sliding set square technique all the way to number 1, and I will be then dividing this given line into 8 equal parts. I'm going to simply copy this line to each one of my points. You'll be using your sliding set square at this point in time to find nice and neat, accurate lines that are parallel. Please remember, when you are using your sliding set square technique, that you take very good care to get good accuracy. Okay, I'm going to use my trimming tool just to quickly trim off the excess. Right, now that I've actually successfully divided my given line into 8, I now still have not divided my line into a ratio of 4:2:2. If I look at it, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines, or sorry, 8 separate intervals, and I'd like to find 4 intervals to start off with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use my line tool, and I'm going to separate the 4 from the other remainder of the remainder intervals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they ask me to find the second one, which is 2. So I count off 2 intervals. 1, 2. And automatically, to test whether I'm correct, 2 will be the last couple of intervals that I need to count, which is 1, 2. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first number. After that, 1, 2. There's a second number. And 1, 2, which is the third number. Okay, to indicate that I actually have these correct, I'm going to go ahead and simply copy this. You'll be doing this in nice neat printing. Number 2, I'm going to be putting into this interval and to this interval over here. I'm going to line them up nice and neatly. And I must not forget that at above each one of these lines, I need to include these colons. There we go. We've answered the question. Thank you for joining me. Hope this has helped you.